Hi there. Welcome to Breaking News Channel. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates. Today's breaking news is Seth Rich trap fallen into by FBI Director Comey warned ready to be sprung. Another intriguing Foreign Intelligence Service, SVR, reports circulating in the Kremlin today detailing the surging deep state war against President Donald Trump states that the Seth Rich trap gambit, which destroyed former FBI Director James Comey, appears ready to be sprung in its entirety and whose effects once sprung will be the complete destruction of the U.S. mainstream propaganda media and its leftist Democratic Party masters. According to this report, Seth Rich was the Deputy Director Data for Voter Protection Expansion who had helped develop a computer program for the Democratic National Committee, DNC, allowing people to type in their address and get a map to their polling place, but as a supporter of Bernie Sanders became appalled over Hillary Clinton's rigging the system allowing her to become the Democratic Party nominee for president, thus causing him to release tens of thousands of secret DNC documents and emails to WikiLeaks. With Hillary Clinton's campaign chairman John Podesta having previously warned, on February 22, 2015, that I'm definitely for making an example of a suspected leaker whether or not we have any real basis for it. This report continues, the SVR became alarmed highly concerned when, during early July 2016, intercepted signals traffic in the United States suggested lean towards that Seth Rich's life might be in danger and that SVR Director Mikhail Fradkov authorized an emergency contact between his agency and the U.S. State Department to reveal the details of and shockingly, when Russian diplomats presented the SVR findings to U.S. authorities, on July 7, they were immediately expelled from the United States and as we had detailed in our July 13, 2016 report titled Assassination of Top U.S. Democratic Party Official Leads to FBI Capture of Clinton Hit Team. 3 days later, on July 10, this report grimly notes, Seth Rich was assassinated with his believed to be assassins captured by U.S. federal police forces after a run-and-gun battle 2 days later on July 12 and who were named in their original charging documents as 19-year-old Keontae Edwards, 18-year-old Alpha Jallow and 20-year-old Keith Jones, all three of whom have completely disappeared from all U.S. record searches of those charged with and or convicted of crimes. Of the most important of these three believed to be assassins of Seth Rich, this report says, is Alpha Jallow, whom though identified in his Washington, D.C. charging document as being 18 years old, the SVR had previously identified, in 2015, as being 26 years old and a high-level fence and shipper belonging to an international car theft criminal organization operating in New York City and New Jersey. In fact, this report continues, it was through the SVR's electronic surveillance of Alpha Jallow that concerns were first raised about Seth Rich when in early July 2016, this international criminal, who had been suspiciously released after his 2015 arrest, and believed to be an FBI informant, was discovered to be in direct contact with both Hillary Clinton's New York City campaign office and the DNC office in Washington, D.C. As to how Seth Rich accomplished his sending of tens of thousands of secret Hillary Clinton and Democratic Party documents and emails to WikiLeaks, this report explains, was through his alliance partnership with a German-Finnish internet entrepreneur named Kim.com who since 2012 has been in a protracted legal battle with the United States from his home in New Zealand. Kim.com's battle against the United States government, this report explains, was instigated by the Obama regime who were threatened by their powerful Hollywood elitist backers to shut his mega-upload file-sharing website down. Hollywood threatened both the Democrats and Republicans that they would lose their massive financial support unless they targeted Kim.com, because its subscriber users were using this service to exchange movies and television programs, but that the U.S. Supreme Court, in 1985, Dowling v. United States, unequivocally held that allegations of copyright infringement can be prosecuted only under copyright-specific legislation, not criminal law. Upon President Trump taking power in January 2017, and his loathing the leftist communistic Hollywood elite as much as .com. This report further notes, Kim.com began negotiations with the Trump administration to have all of his charges dropped in exchange for his providing evidence proving that Seth Rich, not Russia, released all the Hillary Clinton and Democratic Party documents and emails to WikiLeaks, and that culminated in the unprecedented secret meeting between Kim.com, FBI Director Comey and CIA Director Mike Pompeo in New Zealand on April 23. The Trump administration's secret meeting with Kim.com, however, was nearly thwarted though. This report continues, when FBI Director Comey arrived prior to CIA Director Pompeo in New Zealand to begin negotiations, but with .com refusing to meet privately with Comey unless Pompeo was there too, and President Trump being so outraged at this backstabbing attempt, he fired Comey a fortnight later, telling Russian officials that this FBI director was a nut job. 2 days after President Trump fired FBI Director Comey for his attempting to sabotage the negotiations with Kim.com, this report details, the SVR reported that a dark web kill order contract worth 82,900 bitcoins, now valued at over $198 million, had been issued against Trump, and though the SVR is not claiming responsibility, a highly coded dark web conversation held between approximately 5 of these conspirators in the United States intelligence community's deep state conspiring to assassinate President Trump was released to the public, showing their plot plans, and as evidenced in their conversations held on Wednesday 17 May from 2:31 p.m. to 3:15 p.m. Now cooperating with the deep state against President Trump, this report says it's important to note, is the family of Seth Rich, who are now represented by Brad Bauman, a radical leftist communist and Democratic Party crisis communication expert advocating for the removal of Trump, but whose success can be noted in his being able to arrange the Fox News network retracting their recent report showing the truth that Seth Rich leaked to WikiLeaks, and his cowing the hugely popular rightist Fox News commentator Sean Hannity to stand down too. With this Democratic Party top dirty trickster Brad Bauman now openly attacking anyone investigating Seth Rich's assassination by calling them sociopaths, this report concludes, Kim.com, unlike Sean Hannity, is not being cowed, and has, instead, just hours ago, now openly declared his intentions to make the truth known in the United States itself by his stating on his website, "I know that Seth Rich was involved in the DNC leak. I know this because in late 2014 a person contacted me about helping me to start a branch of the Internet Party in the United States. He called himself Panda. I now know that Panda was Seth Rich. Panda advised me that he was working on voter analytics tools and other technologies that the Internet Party may find helpful. I communicated with Panda on a number of topics including corruption and the influence of corporate money in politics. He wanted to change that from the inside. I was referring to what I knew when I did an interview with Bloomberg in New Zealand in May 2015. In that interview I hinted that Julian Assange and WikiLeaks would release information about Hillary Clinton in the upcoming election. The Rich family has reached out to me to ask that I be sensitive to their loss in my public comments. That request is entirely reasonable. I have consulted with my lawyers. I accept that my full statement should be provided to the authorities, and I am prepared to do that so that there can be a full investigation. My lawyers will speak with the authorities regarding the proper process. If my evidence is required to be given in the United States, one would be prepared to do so if appropriate arrangements are made. I would need a guarantee from Special Counsel Mueller, on behalf of the United States, of safe passage from New Zealand to the United States and back. In the coming days we will be communicating with the appropriate authorities to make the necessary arrangements. In the meantime, I will make no further comment.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates.